Today, and I want you to stand up. And first, the theme of the show is about how to go to the Milliped move. Can you do this with me? The Milliped move. Yeah. You know? Can you try this? So this is about the topic of today, and we're going to see to talk about networks and ownership. What is it? What is it? How does it feel? Do people? So please sit down and. But can you maybe enlighten us?
Okay. So, well, I think if we talk about ownership and about responsibility for the network and the successes of a network, it's important to see who feels responsible and who is appointed responsible, who is made responsible for the process and the content.
Well, that's the case that we want to discuss with you today. To discuss the role of how, if it's a donor-initiated project, will there ever be ownership and will it be sustainable? So if you look at this case, it's a northern NGO who's initiating this project in country Z because it's a taboo issue. It's often left out of a lot of projects. The northern NGO has funding sources in the north, specifically for this issue. Of course, there's a tight time schedule, tight time frame, and because the northern NGO has the funding and the initiative, they're in charge and they're in the driver's seat, and they decide who is going to join this project.
So what is the group also correctly divided? What is this northern perspective? Why do you think that we would know better?
Well, I think we know better because all the research is done here and we've got all the experience and all the knowledge is shared and comes to us.
Is there any counter-argument from your side?
Well, sure. We don't agree with that. I mean, you're talking about starting a network in the north and you want to involve the south somehow. Obviously, if you start from the north, at some point the network in the south will never be sustainable.
Like, it can be necessary to sensitize people about their rights and to start a discussion and to open up to
come to countries that and tell us that you know better than us about our sexual reproductivity.
No, but for me the crucial is whether, if we take teenage pregnancy, whether for the South it's a problem. I mean, for us it may be a problem, but for them it may be not a problem. And there you have a big problem. If for them it's something normal and for us it's a big problem. Then if you don't bring the problem at one level, then everything will collapse.
So now it is more brought as a northern design thing to the south, but I think what we need is in our networking with the south, and that is where the north has an advantage in terms of connectivity and bringing people together, that each of us can use their own networks with southern organizations and bring them together and see how.
In Holland we are networkers, we know how to bring people together, we're much better in that. So what do you say to that?
Mr. Witteman, you know very well that these northerners, they don't know exactly how to socialize very well. I mean, it comes with you. We invented networking. We don't need this whole methodology.
Here, why would you be more effective from the South perspective to start your own networking?
We know the people that we are working with. We are the people. Yes, we can. My friend is saying,
do you really network? Do you know what that is? Do you already network now at this moment in the South? Do we have networks?
I mean, in terms of modern terminology, maybe it doesn't fit the Western understanding of networking, but the networking is always there. Plus there, maybe.
Really? Oh, hey, that's something new. So you already have networks. That's one of the big questions. The last one. How much minutes do we have?
no minutes.
No minutes left. Then we want to give.